If you've been using a vitamin C serum and wondering why your dark spots are still sitting there bold as ever, it might not be you. It might be the form of vitamin C you're using. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why the most common vitamin C on the market is low-key working against melanin-rich skin and what to use instead to actually see results. This is one of the most important videos I'll make for this channel, so stay with me. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristen, licensed esthetician and your go-to for skincare education, rooted in science and designed with our skin in mind. If you're new here, this channel is dedicated to giving you the kind of information your dermatologist might not have time to explain and that the beauty industry definitely isn't advertising. Quick heads up, I just dropped a free downloadable guide called the Glow Code 7 Must-Have Ingredients for Melanin-Rich Skin. It covers everything we're talking about in this series, plus 6 other powerhouse ingredients with full instructions on how to use them. You can grab it completely free under the standard membership tier in my school community, Skin Deep Soul Sessions. The link is in the description. Go get it after this video. Okay, so let's talk about the most popular form of vitamin C in skincare, L-ascorbic acid. It's in nearly every serum you've seen advertised, every influencer unboxing, every top 10 list. And yes, it has solid research behind it, but here's what those lists aren't telling you. L-ascorbic acid is highly acidic. We're talking a pH of around 3.5 or lower for it to even be stable and effective. And for skin of color, skin that is more reactive to irritation, skin that produces melanin more aggressively in response to inflammation, that acidity is a problem. Because here's the thing about post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is what most of us are dealing with when we talk about dark spots. PIH is triggered by inflammation. So if your vitamin C serum is creating irritation, even low-grade irritation you can't visibly see, it might actually be worsening the pigmentation you're trying to fix. That is a cruel irony, and I see it all the time. On top of that, L-ascorbic acid is notoriously unstable. It oxidizes when exposed to light and air. You know, when your serum turns orange-brown, that's oxidized vitamin C. It's lost its potency, and at that point, you're essentially putting spoiled product on your face. Not ideal. So what do we use instead? This is where I want you to write something down. Save this video, screenshot this frame, whatever you need to do. The form of vitamin C I recommend for melanin-rich skin is called THD ascorbate. Its full name is tetrahexydecyl ascorbate. I know that's a mouthful. Just remember THD vitamin C. Here's why it's different and why it matters for our skin specifically. THD ascorbate is oil soluble, not water soluble like L-ascorbic acid. That means it can actually penetrate the skin more effectively through the lipid layer of your skin's barrier. Once it's inside the skin, your skin then converts it into active vitamin C right where it needs it the most. It is far more stable than L-ascorbic acid. It doesn't oxidize and turn orange. It doesn't require a low pH to work, so it's not going to create that acidity-driven irritation. And studies show it's just as effective. Some researchers argue more so at inhibiting the enzyme responsible for melanin overproduction. What that means in plain language: THD ascorbate is brightening your skin, neutralizing the free radicals that accelerate aging, and blocking the mechanism that creates those dark spots without triggering more of them in the process. For skin of color, that distinction is everything. So let's talk about how to use it. You want to apply THD ascorbate in the morning after cleansing and before your SPF. Look for 15 to 20% concentration. It works in both serum and oil formats. Your skin should feel comfortable, no burning, no stinging. Now, if you really want to see results on hyperpigmentation, you don't have to stop at one ingredient. Two of my favorite ingredients to pair with THD vitamin C are niacinamide and tranexamic acid. And both of these are in the Glow Code guide, by the way, with full breakdowns. So let's talk niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3. Works through a completely different mechanism. Instead of blocking melanin production, it blocks the transfer of melanin from the cells that produce it to the surface of your skin. So niacinamide and vitamin C are hitting the pigmentation pathway at two different points. That's why they're such a powerful morning pairing. And then there's tranexamic acid, which might be the most underrated brightening ingredient on the market for skin of color. It was originally a medical drug used to reduce bleeding, but dermatologists discovered it disrupts the communication between your UV sensitive cells and your melanocytes, which are your pigment producing cells that I talk about all the time. Clinical studies have shown tranexamic acid to rival hydroquinone. That's the old school gold standard for hyperpigmentation treatment without the long-term risk. You stack these three in your morning routine: tranexamic acid, niacinamide, then THD vitamin C, and you've built one of the most targeted skin of color conscious brightening protocols available without a prescription. Put your mineral SPF on top of it all every single morning and you're good to go. Now, here is where I want to make sure you leave this video with more than just information. I want you to leave with a plan. The Glow Code is a free downloadable guide I created specifically for melanin-rich skin. Inside, you get all 7 of the ingredients I'm covering in this series, including THD vitamin C, retinol, mandelic acid, lactic acid, azelaic acid, niacinamide, and tranexamic acid. Each ingredient has a full profile: what it is, how to use it, what concentration to look for, what not to pair it with, and a sample morning and evening routine you can follow right now. To get it, all you have to do is join Skin Deep Soul Sessions on School. That's my free community platform. The standard membership is completely free, and the guide is waiting for you the moment you join. Link is in the description below. Now, this is the kind of resource I wish I had when I was starting my skincare journey. No fluff, no one size fits all recommendations, just evidence-based information written for the skin you're actually in. In the next video, we're talking about a retinoid that is faster than retinol, gentler than tretinoin, and honestly one of the best kept secrets in skin of color skincare. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this, so I am. Subscribe so you don't miss it. As always, I'm Kristen, and I'll see you in the next one.